Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Cool FM live broadcast of Cochise County Sports. Tonight, you got Paul on the call, and we have Cochise Apache basketball. The 23rd ranked Lady Apaches plays host to the Coyotes out of Southern Nevada, making the trip. Attaboy, Paul, already starting off on a great foot. Making the trip all the way down from Nevada to take on these 23rd ranked Apaches. The Cochise Apaches coming in this game riding a 6-game winning streak, 11-6 currently, 3-2 overall in conference. Southern Nevada 13-3 on the season, 3-2 in their conference. However, they come into this ball game unranked somehow. So either which way, we know that we are going to have a good one here in Division I of NJCAA basketball. And I talked to, we have already a comment as Dexter Rodriguez in the chat says, let's go CSN. I think that's College of Sierra Nevada. Or Southern Nevada. Wow, already messing everything up. Glad to have you, Dexa. We do broadcast Cochise County sports, so of course we're here for the Apaches, but like my co-broadcaster who's not with me likes to say all the time, we call a very fair fight. Might be a little less enthusiasm for big three-pointers hit for the Coyotes, but other than that, you're going to get honestly what we see in the ball game. So, yeah, the Cochise College Apaches coming in riding a 6-game winning streak. Southern Nevada matched that winning streak, but in the last few games they've gone win-loss, win-loss. So kind of cooled down just a little bit as we have more Coyote fans in the chat. Roger Barrett says, let's go Coyotes. Glad to have you here on Cool FM Live, where we broadcast all of our Cochise County sports live free of charge, thanks in large part to our sponsors. So like I say, folks, always support the businesses that support your community. However, we are brought out here in Cochise College for one reason and one reason only, and that is the Cochise College Athletic Department. We would not be here without them. Thank you for everything that they do. Also, Cool FM Live is always sponsored by Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, SSVEC, serving our community, and the Ed Morse Automotive Group of Sierra Vista, formerly Lawley Automotive. Drive in today and experience the difference. And finally, I am brought to you by Paul Porter, and brought to you by Synergy Home Care, Sierra Vista. They provide non-medical home care all across Cochise County. Yes, that includes Douglas, Arizona, folks. That includes Wilcox. That includes San Simone. For people that struggle with activities of daily living, 520-685-1035. Got loud in here. All right, more Coyote fans. Valentino Ruiz says, let's go Coyotes. Of course, all the Apaches fans are on the Rayland Gymnasium here tonight. I will say, noticeably much higher attendance for the Apaches this season. And the 23rd ranked Apaches look to put on a show here against a very formidable 13-3 Southern Nevada Coyote team. We got 10 seconds. I think we're going to do the national anthem, then the introductions here, folks. As always, I will have to kind of turn down the volume as this is a pre-recorded national anthem, and we've been taken offline for worse. Actually, we've been taken offline for that exact thing. And there's Coach Heck from the Tombstone Yellow Jackets, our PA announcer tonight. And when we get the Coyote introductions first, we get this firecracker lit. One thing you notice with those Lady Coyotes introductions, a lot of people from Nevada, specifically Las Vegas, Nevada. Good news for you folks. I got Hannah sitting right next to me, and Hannah let me know how to pronounce all the names on the team. So we should be good to go. Of course, Misty Opat leads the Cochise Lady Apaches in a battle. You can see right back there the 2023-2024 Region 1 Championship. A lot of championship banners here in Douglas, Arizona, home of the Apaches. And we are just moments away from getting the first tip of the game off. I'm not trying to center my camera. Good crowd turning out here tonight. The number 23 Cochise Apaches doing battle with the Southern Nevada Coyotes here tonight. Again, Southern Nevada, very interesting, 13-3, but no ranking in the top 25. So looking to change that here tonight as they do win the opening tip-off. They're trying to go quickly. Michelle Colo knocks that one away, but goes out of bounds, and that's going to stay with the Coyotes. There we go. Thank you again, everyone, joining me on Cool FM Live. Don't forget to like the Cool FM Live sports page. We'll broadcast a lot of our sports as well. And subscribe to the YouTube page as I'm working on the inside. Going to draw an early foul. Braylon Cowie, sorry. Oh, that's the wrong name anyway. Already messing it up. Joaquim's going to get called for that foul. Leslie Manupole at the line and misses her first free throw. Don't hesitate, Coyote fans, to get in the chat and correct me on my pronunciation of these names. Manupole, gotta be. That one is up and good, and we do have another. That's going to be 1-0. We have Jeremy Long, another Coyote fan, College of Southern Nevada, coming into the chat saying, "Let's go Coyotes." They are up 1-0. With just a few seconds gone in this first quarter, I should say. That's going to be Silas on the drive. Michaela Silas, a little bit errant with the shot. Ill-advised shot, you might say. And that's going to bring the Coyotes the ball back up court. And that's going to be Colo. Michelle Colo steals this one. Superstar for the Apaches goes up, and that one's going to be swatted away. Good defense by Hamale. Nailed it. Inbound from Silas. She's going to think about the corner three-pointer, decides better of it, takes the elbow three-pointer off the back rim and no good. Fighting on the inside, Joaquim. She's going to win the ball back for the Cochise Apaches. Okay. I'm not so sure if that was a foul or if it was just out. It looks like it was just out of bounds. If that was the case, I thought the Apaches touched it last, but hey, we'll take that all day long. Silas with the ball underneath as well. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Now crossing a minute gone in this first quarter. 1-0 your score. Coyotes on top of the Apaches. That one's going to be thrown into Padilla, and we're going to get a foul on number 11. That is Selena Gutierrez. I know number 11. I was watching both teams warm up for the Coyotes. Gutierrez was the one popping every single three-pointer. Don't think I saw her miss. I'm sure Cochise Apaches didn't see her miss either, so we'll have to see if they take that into their game plan. That's a good drive on the inside. Jesse Yaquim puts that one in. 2-1 now. Apaches with their first lead. The number 23 ranked Cochise Apaches. That's a good pass on the inside and going quickly. The Coyotes finished off by Kayla Terry. 3-2 now. Coyotes on top of the Apaches. K Money Asbury is going to bring this one up court. Nicolo. Or Colo, rather. Silas, she's going to get to the free throw line. Turnaround jumper from the elbow, no good. That's going to be Padilla fighting for the rebound on the inside. It does earn the Apaches the ball right back. Carolina Padilla, good effort on that one. Thank you, everyone, for joining me on Cool FM Live. Don't forget to jump into our chat, folks. Let me know where you're cheering from and who you're cheering for. We got a lot of Coyotes fans in already. Michelle Colo with the ball. Here is K-Money. KK driving on the inside, gets into the paint, thinks better of it. That's going to be Padilla now. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Trying to throw that one in. Joaquin, miscommunication there. It's going to turn the ball over back to the Coyotes out of Southern Nevada. 8:04 to play. 3-2 your score here in Douglas, Arizona, home of the Apaches. Gutierrez with the ball, bringing it up court. Bounce pass on the inside. Couple screens. They're going to get the ball inside. Up. Good defense there from Joaquin. That was going to be Manupule one more time and loses the ball out of bounds, and that's going to go back to the Apaches. Dexo Rodriguez in the chat says, let's go, Selena. Talking about Selena Gutierrez, number 11 for the College of Southern Nevada. Colo's going to get this one over. Silas open, corner three. That's long, so Silas a little bit cold to start the game. Not used to seeing that from her. That's going to be a floater in the paint from Padilla. No good. Joaquin fighting underneath for the rebound and does get it. Back to Silas, 15 on the shot clock. Michelle Colo, she's going to drive into the paint. Gets her up and, in and out. And that's going to be 3 attempts at the bucket and no points for the Cochise Apaches. 7:13 to play, down 1. Coyotes want to go quickly again. Good defense by Silas, who was outsized on that. And it looks like we are going to have a foul on the floor. Number 10, Michelle Colo, guilty of the infraction for the Cochise Apaches. If I do sound under the weather, folks, it's because I am. So take it easy on me in the comments. 7:06 to play, 3-2 your score here in Douglas, Arizona, to play in the first quarter. And we are going to have number 11, an infraction on Selena. So a few early fouls here off the ball. Referees trying to get control of the game that they want to see played early in this one. Colo's going to inbound it. Kaylin Asbury, fan favorite of Cochise College. 2 weeks ago, ACC Player of the Week. Silas, good pass to K. Money for 3, elbow 3. That's up and good. 5-3. Cochise Apaches take a 2-point lead. Coyotes with the ball, trying to set up their half-court offense now. Yeah, it's Barrett with the ball. No, that's number 0, Faith Merceberg. This one's going to be up and, just off the back iron, the first three-pointer that I've seen Selena miss, and the ball's going to fall to the Cochise Apaches. They have numbers, a 5-on-4 advantage. Silas gets it over to KK for 3 again. K Money, not so money on that one, but that's a good fight on the inside from Joaquin, and she's going to draw the free throw. 6:13 to play, 2-point lead for the Apaches, looking to extend it to 4. First one up and good from Joaquin. These free throws brought to you by the Cochise College Athletic Department, not just the team on the court, but they also have soccer teams and rodeo teams. baseball teams, which I'm excited to see. 2 for 2 from the line extends the Cochise Apaches lead to 4 points. And that's going to be a steal. Carolina Padilla takes this one away. Padilla going all the way. That one's going to be swatted away, but Joaquin tracking back. Gets it over to Silas. Silas, good dribble fake. Elbow jumper, no good. Michaela Silas. Shooters keep shooting. Expect her to keep putting that one up. We have a fight on the floor, and I missed all of it. We do have a whistle. Not so sure if it's an infraction. I didn't see the jump ball, but it does look like that is what they're calling. The position arrow is going back to the Apaches. See if we can't get Kyle out there to clean up that little sweat patch that's on the floor now. Head coach Misty Opat with some encouraging words for her team. Up 7-3 in the early going. A lot of basketball to play. Don't need to tell anyone that. There's only 5 minutes gone in this first, 4 minutes actually gone in this first quarter. Michaela Silas gets it over to K Money, KK, and I can't remember the other one. She's going to drive into the paint, looking for the pass. Oh, what a ball to Jessie Joaquin. Kaylin Asbury didn't think she had a pass. She saw it. She got it to her. That's going to open up a 6-point lead now for the Apaches. And stepping on the line is going to be Trista Barrett, giving the ball back to the Apaches. So the Apaches early on have a chance to take a huge lead here in the first quarter. Asbury bringing the ball up. Sophomore out of St. Paul, Minnesota. From St. Paul, Minnesota, the very top of the country to the very bottom of the country. And that's going to be a travel on Jessie Joaquin, who doesn't like the call. Fans here saying great job, encouraging words. Big turnout here for the Lady Apaches, ranked number 23 in the NJCAA rankings. Apaches going with a 2-3 zone. That's going to be a three-pointer at the top of the key, off the front iron, and no good from Barrett. Silas bringing the ball back up court now for the Apaches. Gets it over to the elbow, to the top of the key. Good screen, gets Padilla open, but only momentarily. Silas inside, Michelle Colo. She's a beast in there. Off the backboard, and no good. Rebound going back to the Coyotes. Trying to go quickly with this one. Barrett with it. Wanted the elbow three, decided better of it. Coyotes, that one's well off. Good offensive rebound and a chance. Ooh, just could not make the conversion for the three-point play, but Pulatesi going to the line now for two. Colo's going to come to the bench, checking into the ball game now for the Cochise Apaches. Leticia Camdoom, sorry, I couldn't see the number. First one up and first one no good, so nothing going right here in the first quarter for the Coyotes. We'll have to try to figure this one out. Pulatasi gets that one to go in. 9-4, just a 5-point lead now for the Apaches. Both teams just finding their footing in this game in the early going. Asbury with it. Kicks it out, corner. Three was open, decided better of it. Michaela Silas now with it. Gets a screen. Back to Asbury, 12 on the shot clock, 4:15 on the game clock. Asbury wanted to pop it. Thinks better of it. 7 seconds, the floater in the lane. Kaylin Asbury couldn't get that one to go, but good fight underneath from Joaquin, who's going to get the offensive rebound. Asbury to Silas. Elbow three-pointer up, and there we go. We said she's going to keep shooting. Shooter shoot. Michaela Silas, 12-4, your lead now. 8-point lead for the Apaches. No one there on defense, and that's not going to be much easier of a bucket in her entire career. Kayla Terry puts that one in for an easy two, so the Apaches get lost defensively, and Coyotes take advantage. 12-6 your score in Douglas, Arizona. Asbury with it. She's going to throw this one inside. There's Cam Doom. Ball's going to be on the ground again. Padilla saves it, then Cam Doom saves it. Silas inside. Looks like she's going to be fouled and had a wide open look for Joaquin. And they're going to call that foul on the floor, so the Cochise Apaches are going to get the ball underneath the basket with 3:24 to play in this first quarter. 12-6, your score in Douglas, Arizona. Checking into the game now for the Coyotes, Braylon Kahi. Apache's looking for Joaquin. They turn it over on the inbounds play. That's going to be Kahi. Her first minute, she gets the ball right away. We do have Nick Quickly in the chat says, let's go, Kayla. And we're going to have a foul underneath. So a lot of whistles coming out in this first quarter. Might be some nerves in this game. Two heavyweights going at it, of course. Cochise Apaches just around their 6-game win streak, got ranked in the top 25 for the first time this season, number 23. And of course, Southern Nevada at 13-3. Feels like, I have to assume they feel like they should be there. Currently down 12-6. That's going to be a 3-ball up and good. And we're going to have a foul on the Coyotes. Does the basket count? That's going to be a pushing. Ashamali. So they're not going to count the bucket. That was a good three-pointer. Okay, never mind. They are going to say the basket does count. So 12-9. Big three-pointer for the Coyotes. Getting this game back to 12-9. Officials are going to talk about this one, and while they do, I'd like to thank our Cool FM sponsors that sponsor everything we do on Cool FM Live. Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, SSVEC serving our community, and of course the Ed Morse Automotive Group, formerly Lawley Automotive. Drive in today and experience the difference. I mean, if they want to know, the foul occurred before the basket went in, so if that's a thing. All right, so they are going to count the foul, or they're going to count the bucket. Oh, there's already 5 team fouls in the first quarter, so we're going to have a 1-and-1 here from Carolina Padilla. That's what the confusion was. So, yeah, 9 fouls in this first quarter. Normally we see a lot of clean basketball being played, but could be a lot of nerves for both teams, the Coyotes and the Apaches. Padilla up and no good with the first one, so they don't do 1-and-1s anymore. Just a double bonus every time. Good to know. We'll keep that in the memory bank for this season. Padilla misses both of them, but it's going to be Joaquin on the inside. She's going to not be able to convert that one, and now the Coyotes coming back up court. Trying to go quickly. A chance to tie the game for the Coyotes. Head fake and a drive into the inside. They work the open three-pointer up and off the back iron. No good. Joaquin with the rebound. K Money wants to go quickly for the Apaches. Silas, elbow jumper just outside the paint. No good. Padilla with the rebound. Carolina Padilla had a chance to shoot. Decides to be unselfish. Silas says, I'll be selfish. And Michaela Silas, give her all 3 of those. 6 points now for Michaela. 15-9 your score. A 6-point lead for the Apaches. Merceburg is going to get that one off. And that's an answer 3 right away from Trista Barrett for the Coyotes. We're back to a 3-point lead for the Apaches, 15-12. As Kaylin brings the ball up. KKK Money. She's going to drive on the inside. She wants to take it all the way. She's going to draw the contact and the foul. Asbury going to the line to shoot 2. Couldn't convert the bucket for the 3-point opportunity. But they'll take those 2:03 to play in the first quarter. 15-12 your score line. Valentino Ruiz, I should say, says Trista for 3. I'll make sure that's the call every time. Thank you, Valentino. Thank you, everyone, for getting active in the chat. Don't hesitate to come in, folks. Make some comments. If you have any questions, I'm here to answer them. K-Money up and good with the first one. We are a very interactive stream. I came from gaming background, so that's kind of what we do, and that's perfect again from Asbury. So now again, a 5-point lead for the Cochise Apaches, 17-12, with just crossing 2 minutes to play in this first quarter. Ball will be fed to the inside, knocked around. It's going to touch the Coyotes last, and this is going back to the Apaches. Dexel Rodriguez in the chat says, nice, Trista. We do have another substitution. Polatasi coming back into the game now for the Coyotes. Asbury with it. That's going to be a hand check right away on Faith Merceburg. That's going to put Asbury to the line. That's going to be 6 now team fouls. So hand checking, this is something you have to adjust to if you are these two teams. Hand checks are getting called. It's not going to be as physical a game as we're used to seeing, and that's just something you have to adjust to as Asbury goes to the line. That's 3 for 3 for Asbury. Asbury, off the back iron, front iron, and no good. So her first missed free throw does extend the lead to 6 points for the Apaches. That's going to be Trista again for 3, and she is feeling it. Trista Barrett cuts the lead back down to 3. Missed that substitution coming in. Cuecho was not able to corral that pass. But Paulette Cuecho came into the game, checked in the game for the Apaches. That one's going to be knocked away by Padilla. She falls awkwardly, but it looks like she's okay. And on the inside, working the open shot and the foul, Kayla Terry. Takes to Rodriguez, says again! Like I said, folks, probably won't be yelling for the Coyote baskets here tonight, but Coyotes 13-3, showing that they are very game to hang with this 23rd ranked Cochise College Lady Apaches. Terry up and good rotation on the ball. Gets the soft touch off the rim. Now a 2-point Apache lead. Terry, another soft one off the rim. So it's going to be 18-17, your score. The Coyotes had a couple chances in this first quarter to falter. They stuck with it. Now find themselves only down by 1. That's a great pass from K Money, but Silas can't finish at the rim. Coyotes fortunate, looking to play out that fortune and get their first lead of the ball game since it was 2-1. This one's going to be up and off the backboard. No good. Touch hung on that rim for a long, long time, but Merceburg couldn't get that one to drop. Asbury with it. And Asbury's going to be fouled. She's going to the line for 2 again. So Kaylin Asbury noticing a weakness in the defense, taking advantage of the calls here tonight. This is going to be Asbury's 5th free throw. Dave Davies in the chat says dime piece. .9 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Kaylin Asbury up and good with the first one. Perfect form. Rips the net open. 19-17 now. Your score in Douglas, Arizona. Cochise College Apaches on top. For that 3-point lead off the back with the rim and in. 20-17. Your score in Douglas, Arizona. The three-pointer has been there for the Coyotes, but they try to feed that one inside, and that's just great defense from the Apaches as they bring the ball back up court. Shot clock and game clock nearly identical with 20 seconds. KK with it. Gets it over to Silas. Cuecho can't handle the ball, and they're going to give it right back to the Coyotes with another chance to tie this ball game up going into the second quarter. 10.3 seconds, a 3-point game. Looking for that 3 ball. Anything, it's up and, off the right side of the rim. Looked good for a long time. But that's how our first quarter is going to come to a close. The 23rd ranked Lady Apaches on top of the Coyotes 20-17. And what we knew was going to be a very, very good game here in Douglas, Arizona, home of the Apaches. Stick around for halftime, folks, as we will have first half stats, and into the game we will have stats and player interviews. The Lady Apaches riding this 6-game winning streak into this one, looking sharp-ish. Not as efficient offensively as we've seen them be in the past, but that's basketball. If they would stop changing the size of the rim before every game. shouldn't make jokes by yourself. There's no one to laugh at it. And when I make jokes, no one laughs anyway. But I would like to thank the Cochise College Athletic Department for bringing us out. Cool FM Live, everything they do. Thank you for the sweet polo. Nothing but good people here at the Douglas campus at Cochise College. Thank you to the Cool FM Live sponsors that sponsor everything we do. Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, SSVEC serving our community, and the Ed Morse Automotive Group. Drive in today and experience the difference. And of course, my sponsor, Synergy Home Care of Sierra Vista, providing non-medical home care for people that struggle with activities of daily living. Call them today, 520-685-1035. As we get this quarter underway, Silas with it over to KK. And it looks like we have a shot clock malfunction. They're saying there should be 22 on the shot clock. And they're absolutely right. 9:51 on the game clock. It does say 12 on the shot clock. They do have to get that changed. There it is, 22 on the shot clock. And that's just unfortunate there for KK, who had a wide open three-pointer in that zone. Colo with it. K-Money thought about it, wanted to. Silas with it. Looking for Colo. That one's going to be tipped away and intercepted, going the other way. The Coyotes, but they do turn the ball right back over to the Apaches. Fortunate there for the Lady Apaches not to have that fast break. And in points for the Coyotes. Take those. 9:30 to play in the first half. 20-17. Apaches on top of the Coyotes. Silas wide open for three. Michaela Silas off the back iron, no good. Joaquin fighting, and she has been a force on the inside. Elbow three for Silas this time, off the side of the rim again. Jesse Joaquin back up, no good. Michelle Colo inside. Somebody's got to put that bucket in. Michelle Colo answers the call. 22-17, now a 5-point lead for the Apaches. Merceberg with it. She wants to pop that three from the top of the key, no good. She's been trying to go backboard every time. Bank is always open, but has not been kind to her tonight, as Jesse Joaquin's going to intercept this one and go all the way down. The steal, the finish, 24-17. Apaches on top, a 7-point lead. Coyotes trying to answer with a quick three, no good. The fight for the rebound. Silas will come away with it, gets it over K-Money. And Kaylin Asbury is going to slow this one down. High pressure situations there. Good awareness from Kaylin to slow it down. Joaquin on the inside, leaves that one short off the backboard, no good. Fights for it over to Padilla. Carolina Padilla, corner three, no good. Michelle Colo with the offensive rebound. Cochise Apaches dominating the offensive glass so far. Silas in the paint, and she's going to be fouled, going to the line for two. Oh, this is perfect for Michaela Silas. She's going to drop these two free throws, see the ball go in the bucket, and start really heating up from the floor. Well, thank you again, everyone, for joining me on Cool FM Live. Don't forget to like the Cool FM Live sports page. Might be a time in the future we have to broadcast our Cochise College Apache athletics from there. And subscribe to the YouTube page, where we can end all of these streaming issues. If we could just go live on YouTube. And as expected, Silas puts both the free throws in. 26-17, Apaches on top. Coyotes down 9. They were down 9 in the first. It came all the way back. Had a chance to tie the ball game up at the end of the first quarter, so they are not going to be out of it. That's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Coyotes. 7:52 to play, 26-17. Your score here in Douglas, Arizona. Morseberg with the inbounds, gets it over to Barrett. Trista Barrett, she wants to pop those three. She had a couple in the first quarter. Ooh, Kaylin Asbury does not like that call on the reach-in. But like we said, these officials are going to be calling very, very close. And it's probably good that you get that in now, as high school experience has taught us. And I'm sure it's the same when you get to NJCAA tournament play. We see a little bit more of the ticky-tack fouls called. And it's just good practice to know what you can and cannot do in the national tournaments. Oh, great play there from Colo. She's going to rip that one away. Only momentarily. There's a fight on the floor for it. The Apaches will come up with it. Silas looking up. She wants to get it to anybody. Colo, she's got K-Money. Good head fake three-pointer. Good from Kaylin Asbury. And finally a double-digit lead opened up from the Cochise Apaches, 29-17. That's going to be a kick ball, and it's staying with the Coyotes. Thought that was kicked on the Coyotes. I was wrong. 7:15 to play. Kaylin Asbury has been red hot since the holiday break. Like we mentioned 2 weeks ago, ACCAC Player of the Week. This one's going to be an elbow three-pointer up and good. Big bucket there. Ajamali. That cuts the lead back down to 9, back down to single digits. These Coyotes doing everything they can to keep this one close. Colo looking for Silas, finally gets it to her. Michaela Silas, she wants to pop this three up and off the back iron, no good. Colo coming in from the three-point line to get that. That's going to be K-Money. She's off on that one, but Padilla fighting underneath, knocking the ball away. It will stay with the Southern Nevada Coyotes as we have Kevin Asbury. There he is. And the chat says, let's go K-Money. 29-20, 9-point lead. Coyotes a chance to cut into this lead even more. They found themselves down for the majority of the game, but they keep fighting and keep battling back. Marshberg going to put this one up and no good again. Long rebound going to Joaquim and great awareness to get it over to K-Money. Michaela Silas, early three-pointer. That's going to be way off. That's going to be Jesse Joaquim fighting on the inside and one. Paule Quechuao. Quechu, see, I have a redshirt freshman Lady Apache player here. That's why I can pronounce the names right tonight, folks. No, we're struggling for your boy. So Paule Quechu coming into the game now for the Apaches. Joaquim looking to convert the three-point opportunity. And does. Back to a 12-point lead for the Apaches. Back into the game, Selena Gutierrez had a little bit of foul trouble in the first quarter, but she's checked back in. And that's going to be a reach-in foul. You see some hard coaching coming in from head coach Misty Opat. Fun fact about head coach Misty Opat, this is for Dave Davies, huge Kansas City Chiefs fan. And a University of Kansas Jayhawk fan, but we don't hold that against her. Selena with the ball. Gutierrez wanted the step back three, is finally going to pop it. No good. They're going to get it back to Gutierrez. Oh, good job closing out there from Quechu. And in the corner, great defense there from the Apaches. I'm sure they're not going to like the long rebound, but that could have gone wrong very quickly, especially with Gutierrez trying to pop that three-pointer, that putback. And it looks like we're going to get a blocking foul, and K-Money, who doesn't like the call, head coach Misty Opat as well, does not like the call. 5:35 to play in the first half, 32-20. The Cochise Apaches on top. A lot of fouls coming in. We can only assume a couple players will foul out in this ball game. It's been called very, very tightly. Inbound's going all the way back. Polatasi to Gutierrez. Ajamale, she's going to put that three-pointer up from the elbow. No good. And there is K-Money Asbury with the rebound, smallest on the court. But as my co-broadcaster likes to say, it's not about size. It's all about effort and technique. Asbury with a good pass to the cutting Padilla. And Asbury gives the goggles. She sees everything. Good finish there from Carolina Padilla at the rim. 14-point Cochise Apaches lead. Starting to run away with this one. That one's going to be up and well off. Looking for the foul. No dice on that. Padilla coming up. She's going to have that one swatted, but it's going to be Joaquim following. No. Quechu with it. She follows. That's off the side of the backboard. No good. Joaquin was at the elbow, decides better of it. And KK is going to hold it, and we're going to get a chance to slow down. It looks like we have a Coyote on the court. A little bit hurt there. It's Ajamale. Ajamale looks like she is holding her ankle, trying to get up. Stretching that one out, might have rolled that ankle. Those never feel good, but they're never really serious either. And I'm 40 years old still doing it, so. And we are recognizing the members of the Douglas Special Olympics team. So after all that, the Apaches are going to get the ball. 4:35 to play, 34-20. Your score, 14-point lead, and a chance to blow the roof off this place with a bucket here for the Apaches. That's going to be Padilla cutting again. Carolina Padilla, everything right, but the finish, it was a tough one at the rim. Gutierrez with it. Gets it over. That's going to be a baseline drive, and they're going to be, it's going to be a push on Jesse Joaquin. That's going to be on the floor. So Terry with a up and under layup is not going to count. 4:23 to play here in Douglas, Arizona in the first half. We're going to have substitutions coming back in. Michaela Silas and Michelle Kulo coming back into the ball game for the Apaches. This is going to be thrown all the way back. Selena Gutierrez with the ball. She wants to pop that three-pointer, but does a great job getting into the paint. Met at the rim, but finishes 34-22. Now just a 12-point Apache lead. Padilla with the ball now, bringing it up court. K-Money went and had a breather, so I think Padilla or Silas is going to roll over to that point guard position. Michaela Silas on the inside, gets it to Colo. Michelle Colo is going to lose possession of this one in the paint. And coming back up the Coyotes, but no, only as far as Carolina Padilla. No look pass into Michelle Colo. Got to finish that. She's going to be fouled. Going to the line to shoot two. Carolina Padilla, the 5'9" sophomore out of Douglas, Arizona. Wonder if she played with the Bulldogs, because the Lady Bulldogs will have a program for sure over there, as that first one's up and no good from Colo. Colo up and good with the second one, so it does extend the lead to 13 points. Southern Nevada bringing the ball up. Gutierrez trying to feed it inside. Great pass, great vision. We're going to have a foul. A blocking foul looks like on Colo. I think. Yeah, okay, that's going to be on Colo. We're getting very close to the bonus, and I think we are in it. Yep, that's the 5th team foul of the quarter for the Apaches. Jesse Joaquin coming back into the game now for the Apaches from Michelle Colo. Colo not happy with herself. Looks like she's dealing with some foul trouble. And going to the line is going to be Kahi. Really Kahi up and good with the first one. Still a double-digit lead for the Apaches. 35-23 with 3:41 to play in the first half. Cowie up and good with the second one. Now an 11-point Apache lead. Padilla going to bring the ball up court for the Apaches. Joaquin. Jesse Joaquin trying to drive baseline, forcing her way in, but short again off the backboard. And that's going to be a foul for the Coyotes, and that bench for Southern Nevada is getting fired up after that one, because it's going to be 2 free throws and a chance to cut this deficit back to single digits for the Coyotes. Adrian Politasi going back to the line now for the Coyotes as we see Kaylin Asbury getting ready to check back in. First one up and good. A 10-point deficit now for the Coyotes. Second one, good as well. A 9-point lead for the Apaches. As long as you can hit your free throws, you're never out of a ball game, a basketball game. And getting back into this one via the free throws, the Southern Nevada Coyotes got it back down to a single-digit deficit, 9 points. And they're going to get this turnover right at the top of the key. Trista Barrett, she's going to be fouled. She's going to the line. Oh, no, it's going to be offense. She was contacted in the back, but she charged initially. So Barrett did everything right there, just got a little bit aggressive towards the basket. 3:12 to play, and the Apaches bring the ball back up court. Kaylin Asbury with it. She's going to drive inside at the elbow. Going to be a big drive on the inside. No good from Camdoom. Letitia Camdoom, who checked in the ballgame, and I missed it. Can't get that one to go. And here's Trista Barrett. Been quiet in the second quarter, but did hit a big couple of three-pointers in the first quarter. Selena Gutierrez driving. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound will go out to the Apaches. Trying to go quickly here is Silas. She wants to go inside. Gets bumped through the contact. Makes a very, very tough layup on a tough angle. And Carolina Padilla is going to intercept that pass. It's going to be a steal. Asbury with it. She's driving in. Euro step and a soft finger roll from Asbury. 4 quick points. Gets that lead back to 13 now for the Apaches. 39-26. This is going to be a deep three-pointer up and good by Cowie. Braylon Cowie has been a huge part of getting the Coyotes back into this ball game here in the last couple of minutes. Big free throws and a huge three-pointer there. Silas with it. She drives on the inside. Just had a tough finish looking for another one. No good. And checking into the ball game, I missed it. Leslie Pinjay can't finish at the rim. Another chance for the Coyotes to cut this deficit to single digits. That's a great pass. Great defense there from Pinjay. Ball's going to be knocked out, and it stays with the Coyotes. Sorry for the cost of the nose blowing and all that stuff. If you guys can hear it on the broadcast. A little under the weather today, but nothing's going to stop me from broadcasting the number 23 team in the country, the Cochise College Lady Apaches, tonight. 1:36 to play in the first half, 39-29. Coyotes have been down 13 a couple times in the second quarter, double digits for most of the second quarter, but they just keep battling. That's going to be a three-pointer up, and here we go again. Braylon Cowie. 39-32, now a 7-point deficit for the Coyotes. Braylon Cowie has scored their last 8 points in this ballgame. I think she scored the last 8 points in the ballgame. Here comes Asbury. K-Money on the inside. She's in the paint. She's outside. She's going up and able to work the foul. Great awareness there from Kaylin Asbury. Picked up her dribble. Nobody was there. She had double team, and instead of getting trapped, just went up, put it up, and drew the contact. (39-32). Kaylin trying to put this lead back to double digits, up and good with the first one. Just kidding. They can only get to 9 points. 8-point lead now for the Apaches, 40-32. Asbury, no good on that one. She's been very efficient at the line, but that is her second miss. Selena Gutierrez with the ball. She knows she wants to pop that three-pointer. Well scouted from the Apaches. They don't give her a respite. Behind the three-point line, puts that one up, and she's going to be contacted. Foul. Looks like it will be on Padilla. No, that is actually going to be on number 2. Leslie Pinjay. Misty Opat says that's a flop. Head coach from the Apaches. Gutierrez up and good with the first one. 1 minute exactly to play in this first half. 40-33, the Apaches on top. Coyotes showing good fight in this ball game. It's hanging around. Multiple times could have just given up and let this one go to 20 points. But they have cut the lead down to 6. I've noticed no timeouts in this first half taken by either team. There have been a couple stoppages, but no timeouts, I believe. Yeah, they both have 5 timeouts left. K-Money's going to have that one knocked away momentarily. 52 seconds on the game clock, 22 seconds on the shot clock, 40-34. 6-point Apache lead. Asbury with it, 48 seconds. Asbury going to drive to the inside, gets in the paint, fadeaway jumper by Kalen, misses everything. And you hear that Coyote bench going crazy. They know this is a big shot. And it's going to be another offensive foul. K-Money taking the charge. Manapule is going to be called for that one for the Southern Nevada Coyotes. 31 seconds. So basically a chance for the last shot of the half should they decide to go with that strategy here for the Apaches. Jesse Joaquim coming back into the game now for the Apaches. KK with it. Silas trying to get free, set up a screen for K-Money. Joaquim, 15 seconds. That one almost thrown away. Carolina Padilla handles it. Gets it over to Silas. Elbow jumper. No good. Long rebound. Joaquim into Padilla. Padilla had the shot but couldn't handle it. 4 seconds. The three-pointer up from Padilla. No. Fight on the inside. And big play there from Leslie Penje, who's going to go to the line to shoot two. Penje comes to us from Johannesburg, South Africa. Up and good with the first one. Big free throw, 7-point lead for the Apaches with 0.1 second on that clock. Penje good with the second one. At the end of the first half, we have a 42-34 Cochise College Apache lead. The number 23 ranked Apaches showing their fight, showing their might. 42-34 your score, but let's not count out the Coyotes from Southern Nevada, who've been down 13 a couple of times in this ball game and cut that deficit back to as close as 6. It's currently an 8-point lead for the Apaches. Give me a second, folks, and I will come back with the stats of the first half. But before we do, let's thank the people that make this Cochise College Apaches extreme possible. First, the Cochise College Athletic Department. Without them, we would not be here tonight. Thank you for bringing us out and allowing us to broadcast these incredible games. Thank you as well to Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, SSVEC, serving our community. Thank you to the Ed Morse Automotive Group, formerly Lawley Automotive. Drive in today and experience the difference. And finally, thank you to Synergy Home Care of Sierra Vista. They service all of Cochise County with a big expansion into Douglas happening right now, actually. Give them a call today if you know anyone that struggles with activities of daily living at 520-685-1035. Have the statistics of the first half, but before I read those, folks, it is free to come out to Douglas, Arizona and watch these Cochise College Apaches games. If you're looking for a good time and some great basketball, I mean, you can see the boys down there. We talk about size, 6 feet 8, 6 feet 5 inches tall. If you want to see some dunks, go ahead and come here and watch the men play. And if you want to see the 23rd ranked JCAA winners of the last year's Region 1 and a lot of Region 1s before that, you come watch the Lady Apaches in action. Let's together take a look at these first half stats, starting with the Coyotes. I was going to call Cowboys. And the leading scorer for the Coyotes is going to be Trista Barrett with 9 points. She had a couple threes in the first quarter. Bracelyn Cowhey, remember, she had the 2 3-pointers and the 2 free throws back to back to back. Heather Hanner Estes, I do believe the games will be on YouTube later. Cool FM and Dan the Man, very good at putting or cross-posting these games on YouTube. Great question. I'm glad you asked it. I do subscribe to Cool FM, and I'm trying to think of all the video. I don't think I've seen an Apache video on there, but we do have the sports streams that are on there for high school. So you kind of have to assume the Cochise College Apache games will be on there. Third leading scorer in the game for the Coyotes is Kayla Terry. Assist leader is going to be Faith Merceberger. Rebounding leader on the Coyotes is going to be Kayla Terry, and right behind her, actually, Adrienne Pulatasi. The Coyotes have made 10 of 12 from the free throw line and also have made 6 of 17 from the three-point line. Only 9 of 26 from the field. So they are, 3 and 9, 33% from two-pointers. They're actually shooting a better percentage from three-pointer than they are from two-pointer. That's an interesting stat that you don't see every single day. Let's get over to our Lady Apaches. Of course, scoring is going to be led by Kaylin Asbury, who had 6 of 8 from free throws as well, to add to her 2 for 4 from three-pointers. So 14 points from Kaylin. Michaela Silas, second leading scorer, 2 for 2 from three-pointers. Actually 3 for 16 in the ball game, so she's looking to turn that one around. Silas takes a lot of shots. Normally they go in at a much more efficient rate than this. If she found her shooting rhythm, folks, we might have 60 to 34 on the scoreboard. The second leading scorer for the Apaches is going to be Jessie Joachim. That's no surprise there. She's 3 for 3 from the charity stripe. And also, Joachim already with a double-double, 11 points and 14 rebounds in this ball game. Holy Lord almighty. What a game already from Jessie Joachim. She's got a whole another half to go. All right, folks, you can see on the clock, maybe not, but on the clock up there, it says we are just 9 minutes and 40 seconds away from getting the second half underway. If you need to use the restroom, you need to go get some coffee, something to eat, go ahead and do it now, and we will be back in 9 minutes with the second half action. Apaches on top of the Coyotes, 42 to 34. Yes, Heather, to answer your question from earlier, the games will be on YouTube later. Just check the YouTube page and saw Cochise College.
but we're only on 15th day in January. You only got 360 to go, really. Came off the bench. They were up by 40 points and he was stealing the ball again. Dave.
Well, welcome back, folks, and thank you for sticking around. If you did, we are just a minute and change away from getting this game back started. The Cochise Apaches on top of the Southern Nevada Coyotes, 42-34. The 23rd ranked Apaches looking to climb even further up those top 25 rankings, and the 13-3 Coyotes looking to enter the top 25. Yeah, that's right. A 13-3 team is not in the top 25 of the NJCAA Division I basketball rankings. Thank you again, everyone, for joining me on Cool FM Live. I am Paul Quarter, where we broadcast our sports live free of charge. Thanks to our amazing sponsors. And the whole reason we're out here is the Cochise College Athletic Department brought us out here, folks. The best people I've ever been around. So thank you to them for allowing us to broadcast these amazing games, especially this one, only the 8-point lead. As well as thank you to for sponsoring everything we do at Cool FM, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, SSVEC, serving our community, as well as the Ed Morse Automotive, formerly Lawley Automotive, drive in today and experience the difference. And my personal sponsor, thank you to Synergy Home Care. They provide non-medical home care for people that struggle with activities of daily living. Sound like someone you know? Give them a call at 520-685-1035. Official talking to Carolina Padilla over there. About what? I do not know. I'm not privy to those conversations. And we are underway in the third quarter. Caitlin Asbury with the ball. Leading scorer in the first half for the Lady Apaches. Padilla's going to have that one knocked away momentarily. She tried to throw it off of a Coyote. Did not work, and is going to end up throwing that one away. First possession of the third quarter. Unsuccessful, to say the least, for the Apaches. Coyotes took a lot of momentum into that locker room after the first half. See if they can't build on it. Good job there denying the entry pass from Padilla. They're going to have to go around the perimeter again. Coyotes looking for anything. They're only 8 on the shot clock. They got to get this one up. There's going to be a drive. There's going to be a kick out. 3 seconds on the shot clock. That one's going to be rejected, but put up and in. Cannot get the number. Looks like 23. 33. That's Cowie again. No, it's not. Just kidding. Padilla with the ball. Over to Asbury. Colo gets it into Joaquin. Deflected, but the Cochise Apaches keep it. It's going to be Padilla driving on the inside. Dumps it off to Colo, and that's going to be 2 points. Another 8-point lead for the Apaches. Kayla Terry was the one who put that last one in for the Coyotes. I had the wrong paper up on that. Merceburg drops this one off. Ajamale looking for anything. She's wanted to shoot. She will get that one up. Looking for the contact. Ajamale couple of times has shot the ball looking for contact and is not going to get the call. 8:19 to play. 8 points. Cochise Apache lead. K-Money over to Silas. K-Money wide open. Elbow three-pointer in and out. Unfortunate on that one. The Coyotes are going to bring the ball back up court. They want to go quickly. Barrett, who both of them thought about shooting, but decide better of it. It's not a bad idea from Faith. Slow it down a little bit. 18 on the shot clock. Plenty of time to work with. This one's going to be a two-pointer just inside the three-point line. Good box out from the Apaches, but Faith is going to come away with it. Top of the key three, no good again. This one's going to be rebounded by Joaquin. Joaquin with her 15th rebound of the ball game. Silas with it. Joaquin over to K-Money. Padilla. Feeds it inside. Good show from Colo to Joaquin. 5 on the shot clock. In the paint. No, Joaquin couldn't get that to go. Comes up a little bit short, and Coyotes trying to go quickly. They have the 3-on-2 advantage, and that one's going to be up and good by Ajamale. 44-38, a 6-point lead for the Apaches. Basketball's a game of runs, and the Apaches have not had a run for a long time. We will see if they can get that one kicked off here on this possession. Silas to Padilla. That's going to be a baseline jumper. Up and in. Great shot there from Carolina Padilla. 6:35 to play. 8-point lead again for the Apaches. One's going to be thrown inside to Cowie. Gets it back, and that's going to draw the contact. The foul is going to be on Kaylin. There's going to be 2 free throws. Yes, it is going to be 2 free throws coming in from Kayla Terry. Thank you again, everyone, for joining me on Cool FM Live. Don't hesitate to jump into the chat. Let me know where you're cheering from and who you're cheering for. We've had a lot of Coyote fans here in the chat. But we also have a very good turnout here in Cochise College to see these Apaches go to work. But I know there's more than hundreds of people in Cochise County, so people jump into this chat. Ball's going to be knocked away and going back to the Apaches. Only 1 of 2 good at the charity stripe for the Coyotes. A 7-point Apache lead, 46-39. 6:20 to play in the third quarter. K-Money wants to pop that elbow 3, decides better of it, gets it over to Padilla. Silas. Michaela Silas, back to Colo. They get it over to Padilla. Driving on the inside, trying to get it right back to K-Money. No good. That one taken away by Barrett. Trista Barrett. Oh, no. That was a tough landing. But it looks like she's okay. Kayla Terry losing her balance on that one. Thanks to Rodriguez back in the chat says, okay, Kay. Silas with it. Over to a KK. Oh, good pass on the inside. Jessie Joaquim, she's going to finish that one. 7 days of the week, folks. 48-39, a 9-point Apache lead. Trying to go quickly. The Coyotes fadeaway jumper. Short off the rim. Offensive rebound to the Coyotes. That one's going to be taken away from by K-Money. She's going all the way off the backboard and no good. Padilla, good follow. Carolina Padilla. Silas going to slow this one down. What a pass. What a pass to Colo from Silas. 11-point Cochise Apache. I told you basketball's a game of runs. We were just waiting for the Apaches to get back onto one. Coyotes have done a great job battling back every step of the way. Can they continue that? A great drive in the lane by Ajamale is going to reward them with a single-digit deficit. Once again, Padilla got better of it. Oh, what a pass from Padilla to Colo. And back to Joaquim. It's Globetrotter basketball out there, folks. The Cochise College Globetrotters have entered the building with this ball movement. 52-41 with 4:38 to play in the third quarter. No-look passes everywhere. Ajamale trying to answer. No. Joaquim with her 16th rebound of the game. Padilla, she's going to go all by herself. No good. Colo with the offensive rebound. That one's going to be knocked away. Momentarily, the momentum stopped from the Apaches and going up and converting. One more time, Braylon Kahi. It says Braylon on here. It said Braceland on the official stats. That's why I paused for a second, folks. That's going to be Ajamale with the steal, and Padilla is going to return the favor right back to her. She gets it up to Joaquim, but the pass led her a little bit too wide, and ball going back to the Coyotes, 52-43. After all that, your score here in Douglas, Arizona, 3:56 left to play in the third quarter. The defense chants coming out from the crowd in Douglas, Arizona. Apaches holding on to a 9-point lead. There's a player that could pop it, Trista Barrett. She's going to have that one swatted by Colo. Head coach not happy. I believe that's Dan Savage. That is Dan Savage for the Coyotes. Not happy with the no call there. It looked like a clean block to me. Official was right there, agrees with it. K-Money going to drive on the inside. Gets into the paint, throws it up, Allen Iverson style, and is going to be rewarded with the 2 free throws. Dan Savage letting them know that if you can't call it down here, you can't call it up there. But the officials have shown that they're going to reward offensive aggression here tonight. And the player that's taking most advantage of it is at the line right now, K-Money. K-Money Asbury for the Apaches. English is a tough language, especially when like I got. K Money 6 of 8 from the line, now 6 of 9. And that's going to be up and good, 53-43. Roger Barrett in the chat not happy with the officiating in this ball game. It has been a little bit soft on the calls tonight, I will say. And I would say that it's gone both ways, but obviously the team with the deficit is going to have more of a gripe. That's just the way it goes. That is a deep three-pointer, up and no good. And that's going to be a good rebound there from K Money. She's going to try to go quickly to Padilla. It does find Carolina Padilla, 55-43. 2:48 left to go in the third quarter. Your score, 55-43. Apaches on top here in Douglas, Arizona. 12-point lead. Do not count out these Coyotes from Southern Nevada. They've battled back every step of the way. They were down 13 twice in the second quarter, cut that deficit to as little as 6. And they went to the halftime down 8. Mia Moreno in the chat says, who is leading the Apaches on top currently of the Coyotes? 55-43, your score in Douglas, Arizona. Fun fact, this is the first time out of the ball game with 2:48 left to play in the third quarter. It's just interesting to me. I've never seen a timeout held on to for so long. It means we've had a very efficient ball game, and now we're going to have a long last 2 minutes of the game before we get back into this one. But thank you everyone for joining me on Cool FM Live, including our Southern Nevada fans watching all the way from Nevada. Is that in Las Vegas? I noticed there's a lot of players. 85% of the rosters from Las Vegas. Is that where Southern Nevada is located? Damian DeMont Phillips in the chat and also agreeing that the officials doesn't like the calls from the officials. Let's just say that. Oh, if only my co-broadcaster Dave Davis is here, you guys would get along very, very well. And I did notice in the first quarter, not to dismiss any of the comments, as Damian Back says, great game though. Absolutely it is. Not to dismiss any of the comments. The fouls were ticky-tack. They were calling hand checks. Oh, here we go. Gutierrez. Selena finally gets an open three and can't connect. The ball will be out on the Apaches. What I did say, though, is that what in our experience is once you get to the more national tournaments, they're going to start calling the ticky-tack stuff. So this is good prep work for both the Apaches and the Coyotes to see exactly what they're going to call. That's going to be a step-back three, up and no good. Kyle, he was feeling it. Didn't get that one to go. I've been calling here we go. Apaches back on top. That ball's going to be thrown into Colo. Going to be knocked away and staying with the Apaches. The gym is in Vegas, but they announced their school out of Henderson. Okay, good to know. Like the Bisbee Pumas of Cochise County, who play their game at Warren Ballpark, but the campus is not attached. Padilla throws this one over to Silas. That's going to be an elbow three-pointer. That could be a dagger. No good. Long rebound coming out to Selena Gutierrez. Gutierrez hasn't got it going from three-pointers. She's going to lose the handle on that one. And saying she was hand-checked, but no dice from the officials, 55-43. Selena Gutierrez did not miss a three-pointer in warm-ups, and you bet your bottom dollar head coach Misty Opat saw that, and she's only been open for 2 three-pointers, has yet to connect on any of them. Padilla gets this one inside to K Money. Good drop off to Joaquin. Jesse Joaquin. What a ball game she is having. 16-plus rebound. I don't know if she's gotten anything since I said 16. And I think 15 points now for Joaquin. I have to look. I can't remember where I put the numbers. Montopole, thank you so much, Rhonda Ray, for that pronunciation. I said, folks, don't hesitate to correct me in the chat with the pronunciation. That's going to be Padilla going up, and she's going to be fouled, going to the line for 2. Gutierrez needs to watch. She's getting a little frustrated. And if these refs call technicals like they call common fouls, the littlest thing's going to set them off. So we're on the way. Manupule. Is it Leslie? Leslie Manupule? So anyway, yeah, I've been calling the wrong people the wrong name, but the numbers are the same color, so it's hard for me to see. You got to give me some leeway on the Sierra Nevada, or the Southern Nevada team. Jerseys at least here, folks. Boy, that English is a tough language. 107 to play, 57-43. Your score here in Douglas, Arizona. Padilla up and good with the second one. Now a 15-point lead for the Lady Apaches, the 23rd ranked Cochise College Lady Apaches. They need this lady right here, Trista Barrett, to hit a shot. They're going to get that one right back inside to Cowie. And that's going to be a traveling. Good job there. She was trying to back up, and they just let her fall. Braylon Cowie called for the travel, and that's going to bring back in Adrian Apolatasi. I think I got that one right. 53 seconds left to go in the third quarter, 58-43. Your score here in Douglas, Arizona. Michaela Silas, Carolina Padilla, she's going to go baseline on it. Good defense, and there's going to be a foul called. So the Apaches have the formula. You just keep attacking the basket. Any contact is going to be called. Heidi Cunningham back in the chat says, watching from Kansas. Cunningham and I had a very good talk last time. I think it was about the Kansas City Chiefs. We talked about Kansas as well. First one up and no good from Padilla. Good to see you again, Heidi. Padilla makes the second one. What the Coyotes need to do is exactly what the Apaches are doing. Just throw your body in the inside and look for the contact calls. 59-43, the Apaches have opened it up. Gutierrez does go inside, just like I said she needed to do, and Selena Gutierrez will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws, almost converted the three-point play. Heidi Cunningham with a thumbs up saying, thanks for showing the games. Thank you for watching, Heidi. If no one would watch, we wouldn't be able to do this. And let me tell you, broadcasting sports is my favorite thing to do in the entire world. And that includes golfing, which my wife would say there's no way. And I'm honest with that. Gutierrez up and good with the first one, cuts the deficit back down to 15 points. Gutierrez good with the second one. That cuts it now back down to 14 points. Last possession of the third quarter, 59-45. A bucket here for the Apaches could seal the game. They do have 10 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter, and one thing I know about these Coyotes, in the last hour that I broadcasted them, is they do not go away. So there will be no quit in the Southern Nevada Coyotes. Silas, she's going to go baseline. The fadeaway jumper. I don't know if she likes Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan better, but those shades of those two. The three-pointer is going to be up. Contact. Nothing called. 61-45. A 16-point lead in Douglas, Arizona. And this gymnasium getting a little crazy as the Apaches are that much closer to extending their win streak to 7 games and jumping up the rankings even further than number 23 in NJCAA power rankings. Thank you again, everyone, for joining me on Cool FM Live. Do apologize if I sound under the weather. Working through it tonight. But we broadcast our games live free of charge thanks to our amazing sponsors. The first one for Cochise College is the Apache Athletic Department. Without them, we would not be here. And let me tell you, I love broadcasting collegiate athletics. Just a different level of sports when you come out here. Also, thank you to Cool FM Live sponsors, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, SSVEC serving our community, and the Ed Morse Automotive Group of Sierra Vista. Drive in today and experience the difference. Also, my personal sponsor, Synergy Home Care of Sierra Vista. They service all of Cochise County, which does include Douglas, Arizona. Folks, you can get your care for your loved one paid for. Call me today at 520-685-1035 to figure out how you can do that. Dave Davies in the chat, my co-broadcaster, saying top 20 incoming. Nice. I got to assume, despite the Coyotes out of Southern Nevada not being ranked. They are 13-3. This is a big win for the Apaches. This happened last year. They weren't as, I don't know what the word is, they weren't as fragmented in the early going last year, but they always picked it up towards the end of the season. That's why they're always Region 1 champions. That's going to be a good try from Gutierrez, but it's going to be Padilla knocking that one away. Selena Gutierrez wants the foul call to look clean to me, but a lot of these fouls have looked clean to me to to kind of agree with the Southern Nevada fans. Joaquin with it, gets it over to Silas. Michaela Silas slipped. She wanted to take that free throw elbow jumper, could not get it off. K-Money on the inside, great pass to Joaquin on the inside. And Jesse Joaquin opens it up to an 18-point lead for the Apaches now. Selena Gutierrez, Padilla tracking back. Selena Gutierrez has got some words for the officials since about 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. A lot of contact. That's going to be a blocking foul called on Colo. Michelle Colo looked like she was there, but they're going to call the blocking foul. 9:05 to play in the fourth. I thought they were going to swallow the whistle at first. I was going to be like, there's no way you're calling all this ticky-tack stuff and the heavy contact goes unnoticed. So just thank you for being consistent, at least, to the officials. Checking into the ball game for the Apaches is going to be Leticia Camdoom. That's a good inbounds play, and there's going to be a foul. Camdoom just checked into the ball game and now responsible for that foul. Adrian Politasi is going to the line to shoot two. That's what they have to do right now. They've been a little bit cold, the Coyotes, from three-point land, but they've been extremely hot making their free throws. So let's see if they just try to attack the basket and come back in from the charity stripe. They are down 18 points. Still 18 points after that first one from Politasi does not go in. Politasi good with the second one. Coyote hits the deck. Everything good in the officials' eyes. A 17-point Apache lead. K-Money with it. Asbury. She's got the moves. She does get into the paint. Hesitation, fadeaway jumper in the paint. Kaylin Asbury opens up the lead back to 19. Southern Nevada going quickly. They need that three-pointer to fall, and it doesn't. It's going to be Silas. Gets it over to Padilla. Dropped it off, but just a little bit behind. K-Money. Asbury, 2 weeks ago, ACCAC Player of the Week. Puts that one up from the top of the key. No good. That's going to be Joaquin working on her 20th rebound. I think it's 19 or 18. A great pass inside to Leslie Penjay. And now a 21-point lead for the Lady Apaches here in Douglas, Arizona. Heidi Cunningham in the chat says, hello, Coach Washington. That one's going to be up and no good. And it is about that time where Southern Nevada will have to start jacking up these three-pointers. Down 21 points. Silas. Padilla, she's going to drive baseline. Gets this out to K-Money. Spots it up. Decides better. Smart play from KK. That's going to be Padilla going on the inside. She's going to be fouled. Pulled down. Going to the line to shoot two. 7:43 to play in this ball game. A 21-point Apache lead. I know basketball's a games of run, folks, but you got to assume with 7:43 left that all that's left in this one is the handshakes. The Apaches looking very fit to go 12-6 and extend their winning streak to 7. Mariana Washington in the chat says, yeah, Misty watching from Florida. First one up and good. 22-point Apache lead. 23-point Apache lead. Padilla hits both of them. Coyotes. As Mariana Washington says hi back to Heidi. Can't get that one to go, and they just went cold from the floor. The Apaches have not, and that is the difference in the ball game. It's about 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. The Apaches opened up a double-digit lead and have not looked back as KK with the ball. Throws it over to Silas, 13 on the shot clock. Michaela Silas tried to dump that one inside to Joaquin. Good defense on the entry pass by Trista Barrett. Trista was the leading scorer for the Coyotes in the first half. This one off the rim and no good. Ajamale couldn't get that to go, and this one's going to be a foul on the inside. Do not believe it's a shooting foul, although I guess it is. Kayla Terry going to the line for the Southern Nevada Coyotes. Michelle Colo coming back into the ball game now for the Lady Apaches. Leslie Penjay sitting down again. Leslie, probably the biggest player they have on Cochise. Just a freshman. Up and good with the first one from Kayla Terry. Second free throw. No good. Rebound going to be fought for, and it's going to go inevitably to the Cochise Apaches, 69-47. This one will be ripped at half court. Faith, good drop-off pass, but it's going to be a blocking foul, which will wipe off the bucket. But Faith Merceberg going to the line to shoot two. Or not. Oh, that's right. We're not in the bonus. I'm just being silly. 6:37 to play. Still a 22-point Apache lead. Coyotes get the ball in. We got Trista. Soft touch there from Trista Barrett. Cuts the lead down to 20. You see the experience from Kay Money, sophomore out of St. Paul, Minnesota. Slowing this one down. Michaela Silas is going to drive baseline. Try to put up that jumper. No good. Coyotes come out with the ball. This is a big shot. The three-pointer up and good. There she is again. Trista Barrett. We're going to have a timeout. Looks like that's going to be from Dan Savage from the Coyotes. Head coach Misty Opat from the Lady Apaches yet to use a timeout in this ballgame. 69-52, 17-point game's not over. I might have said. It's not over, folks. Thank you again, everyone, as we have Valentino Ruiz back in the chat, says, let's go, Trista. Thank you, everyone, for joining me on Cool FM Live. Don't forget to like the Cool FM Live Facebook page. Like the Cool FM Live sports page, where we have to do a multi-streams of sports. We'll be doing a lot of them on the sports page as well. And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube page. This game will be up on our YouTube page of Cool FM Live. I don't know when, but sometime after the game's over, as we have Damian and Damone Phillips back in the chat, says, great shooting, Trista. Absolutely. Colo having a lot of trouble getting this ball in, and I jinxed it. Head coach Misty Opat has to take a timeout. That press had the Apaches a little bit confused. Colo couldn't get the ball in. And this timeout allows me an opportunity to thank the people that make this broadcast possible. First of all, the Cochise College Athletic Department. You see them all sitting over there. Without them, we would not be out here broadcasting these games live free of charge. And speaking of free of charge, we can only do that because of our amazing sponsors for Cool FM Live. First, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, SSVEC, serving our community, and the Ed Morse Automotive Group of Sierra Vista, formerly Lawley Automotive. Drive in today and experience the difference. And finally, Synergy Home Care of Sierra Vista, providing non-medical home care to all of Cochise County. Call them today at 520-685-1035. That does include Douglas, Arizona, folks. That includes Portal, Arizona, if I'm being honest. Apaches no problem beating the trap on this. Silas over to K Money. Michaela Silas and Nicolo. Good ball movement here from the Apaches. Trying to work a little bit on the shot clock or get a wide open shot. Padilla does get the shot, but drives it on the inside. Head coach Misty Opat looking for the contact called. Nothing will be called. By bringing the ball up court, losing it momentarily is Al-Jamale. Coyotes, 5:34 left to go. They can ill afford to waste any time. Kind of a chuck and pray situation here for the Coyotes out of Southern Nevada. They are down 17 points. Good try by Faith on the inside and a good pass. That's going to be 2 more points from Polatasi. Okay, Money getting double teamed. Someone has to show. Good pass. Gets it over the defender to Colo. Padilla back over to K-Money. Content to hold the ball. They love to waste time on the shot clock, but they got to remember to make some buckets, and Silas does. Michaela Silas up and good with that baseline jumper, 71-54. Back to a 17-point lead. Oh, that is physical play. Silas and Ajamale hitting the deck very hard. Both players getting up very quickly, though. I mean, that is hardwood, folks. That is the definition of unforgiving. The second most unforgiving surface next to concrete. That will be a jump ball. And the jump ball will give the possession back to the Apaches. .445 to play. 17-point lead for the Apaches. Asbury up to Padilla. Apaches long passes. Making Southern Nevada run around and chase this ball. That's exactly what they want to do right now. Joaquin, what a pass inside to Carolina Padilla. Follows her own miss. It will be a kick ball coming back to the Coyotes. Braylon Cowie coming back into the game now for the Coyotes. Apologize for the illness on the microphone, folks. A lot of people watching. We're normally not sick when we broadcast these games. Ajamale looking for the contact, and it does get it. Soraya Ajamale loves to throw her arms up in the air. Worked that time. Coyotes, bright spot. They've been very good from the charity stripe. All right, sorry about that, folks. Oh, looks like it's about to fall off again. What is going on with the equipment right now? Damian Damone Phillips in the chat says, said it perfect, good job. What was it that I said? Did I swear? Did I swear on the broadcast? As we have Jessie Joaquin going back to the line, and she extends the lead back to 20 with 3:48 to play here in Douglas, Arizona. Stick around, folks. We will have a post-game interview. Also, Douglas men's game will be broadcast right after this one. Another good game that we were expecting. The men's Apaches and the men's Coyotes. Thank you, Diamond, for tagging people into this chat. Get them all in here, folks. Let's see how many viewers we can rack up. Caller Cece. Oh, I said the name perfectly. Oh, cool. Thank you so much for that. You know how much problem I have with that. As Ajamali drives that one to the inside. Rebound coming out to the Apaches. They're not interested anymore in playing the clock game as they put that one up and in. 3:23 to play. 22-point lead now for the Apaches. That one's going to be up and no good. Rebound does come out to the Coyotes only momentarily as Michelle Colo did knock the ball away, and Colo is on the floor. She got rolled up, and that looked bad. I don't know if I got it on camera, folks, but Michelle Colo had her leg caught under someone else's body weight and rolled all the way up, so we will have to see. She looks like she is not in a very good way right now. Colo going to try to get up and put some weight on it. Thank you to Tombstone Yellow Jacket basketball coach Heck down there. Said game is broadcast on Cool Live via Paul Porter. This is big. If she can walk off, at least we know she didn't tear anything. Michelle Colo trying to put some weight on her foot. No, it's not looking good. That was a bad roll-up. That was very, very bad. You see with offensive linemen in football all the time. Leslie Penge is going to check into the game, and you hate to see that with 3:02 left to go. And a 22-point game for the Apaches. Damian Damone Phillips again giving claps in the chat for Colo getting up. So 77-55 with 3 minutes to play. Cochise Apaches on top. I hope she's okay too. Damian. It's hard to read the names because my phone keeps saying slow connection. Roger Barrett in the chat says tough player. I agree with that. KK with it. She's got Selena Gutierrez on her. I thought we were going to get more of a battle between Selena Gutierrez and KK, but Gutierrez was battling foul trouble all day as Heidi Cunningham says prayers, hope she's okay. 1 second on the shot clock. K-Money does get it up. Ball will be out, going back to the Coyotes with 2:29 to play, 22-point game. Apaches well in hand with this game. Selena trying to go baseline. Ooh, good defense there from Joaquin, knocking it away, and that's going to be a foul called underneath by Penge. Jacob Michaels, the handles would have been for either Kaylin Asbury, or for the Coyotes, bringing the ball up court with Selena Gutierrez. Damian Damone Phillips in the chat says great communication and broadcast. Thank you so much. And Damian, it says great game, Cochise. We'll see you all again back in Vegas. Absolutely. Roger Barrett in the chat says CC needs an ice pack on her after all the hits. And then Valentina Ruiz says Selena is fire. 15 on the shot clock, just under 2 minutes on the game clock. Cochise Apaches will walk away as Joaquin finishes on the inside. Player of the game for the Apaches, Jesse Joaquin. Cochise College Apaches will have their 7th straight victory. We'll get that record up to 12-6. Three-pointer no good from the Coyotes. Offensive rebound underneath. It's going to be a tie-up. Jump ball should be going to the Coyotes, I do believe, and it will be. Roger Barrett in the chat says very good commentating for sure. Fist bump. Thank you, Roger Barrett. Appreciate that. Battling an illness and technical problems, I really appreciate that. This is not me on my A game. Come back and watch us. We'll fly us out to Southern Nevada. We'll broadcast that game too. That one's going to be up and good. Minute and 25 seconds to play. Cochise just a few more possessions away from dribbling this one out. 79-58. Good pass on the inside. Benjay is going to get that one up and in as we see the boys have entered the building. And they are getting hyped up for the Lady Apaches. Damone Phillips says, great game, Coyotes. Safe trip home. Absolutely. Dixie Rodriguez in the chat says, yay, Lena. 49 seconds and counting, 81-60. Heidi Cunningham says it's tagging. Damone Phillips says, agree. Broadcast is great. Doesn't miss a beat and hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much, Heidi Cunningham. I have started to feel better. And Valentino Ruiz says, sheesh. Probably talking about the contact that's being let go now. I will say, for Southern Nevada, it must be a little frustrating. Some of the ticky-tack calls and then seeing some of the contact calls not called. It is what it is. I have started to feel better. I forgot that if I eat very spicy food, it really clears everything up. See, the sinuses are running, and we're trying to exfoliate the evil out of my body. 33 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. First one up and no good from Leslie Paget. Stick around, folks. We will have an interview. Possibly. The people in front of me have filled up, and I don't know where we're going to do this from. That one's going to be turned away. Carolina Padilla, fast break, open bucket, up and good. Padilla having herself a great game as well. 19 seconds, clock stopped. There it goes. Oh, that's going to be Penjay with the rejection, battling for that ball. Still on the ground battling. It's going to stay with the Coyotes. This one's going to be taken away from K-Money. K-Money Asbury, the left-handed finish just for the style points, and that's going to do it. Here from Douglas, Arizona, the Cochise College Lady Apaches victorious 86-60. 23 and counting their NJCAA ranking. Thank you everyone for joining me on Cool FM Live. Stay tuned momentarily. We will have the statistics from the ball game, and we will see how we will work an interview if we can do it with our Lady Apaches superstars. Heidi Cunningham in the chat says, very nice. Thank you, Heidi. Valentino Ruiz says, Gigi in the chat. The gamer, Valentino Ruiz. Jacob Michael in the chat says, that's my little sister, K-Money Asbury. Heidi Cunningham says, take good care. And then next, Rodriguez says, good game, guys. Kevin Asbury says, great game, Cochise. Absolutely. Lady Apaches, dominant. In the second half, very competitive first half. But the Apaches able to blow it open. You see AD Director Jeff, if we can do an interview. Normally the bleachers in front of me are wide open, but not today. So.
Yeah, sandbagging yeah, where'd you that?
My man! Yeah! Joe and James for playing golf at PDL Sunday.
Lady Apaches greeting our Douglas Special Olympics representatives. And we will read off statistics while we see all that going on. First for the Coyotes out of Southern Nevada. Trista Barrett, no surprise, led the team in scoring with 14 points, double digits also from Kayla Terry and Selena Gutierrez. Not the most efficient shooting night for the Coyotes, 18 of 58. Also 7 of 28 from three-pointer. They were 6 of 17 in the first half. It's only 1 of whatever that is, 11 in the second half. 17 of 24 from the charity stripe, though. Good job on that. Now let's switch over to Our Lady Apaches. Led in this game by big Jesse Joaquim. 23 points, 20 rebounds, and it looks like that's who we're going to get. Coming up right now, Joaquim. You can stand right there, Jesse. All right. Here, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to actually be in the interview. I hate being on camera. There she is, Jesse Joaquim. I'm sorry, I was reading off your stats, Jesse. Before you got up here, do you have any idea of what you did today? 23 points and 20 rebounds.
Oh my God, that's my career high.
Yeah, I bet. You had, I think it was 15 rebounds in the first half, so congratulations, Jesse.
Thank you.
Excellent game. So, coming out today, did you have a little extra fire? What led to that performance we just saw?
So, when we start our season, we didn't play how we should play, and I feel like, especially those home games, I feel like we need to give everything, it's home, make free throws, finish strong under the rim, and I feel like I was 100% focused to do my part to help my team, because I need my team and my team need me. You know what I mean? So I feel like I was just doing my job to help my team.
Well, and speaking of the teamwork down there, if you watch the broadcast back, I'm sure you will, you had a hell of a game.
Yeah.
At one point, I was telling you the Globetrotters out there, it's the Cochise College Globetrotters, a lot of selfless passing, no-look passing.
Yeah.
One thing I talk about all the time is how tight-knit you guys seem. Is that something off the court that translates as well? Because on the court, you guys are second to none in teamwork.
Yeah, so I feel like we've been having a better chemistry as a team. And I feel like our chemistry is so good, you know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
So I feel like it's just about chemistry, play together and understand each other's perspective.
And off the court, you guys go out and hang out a lot then? Because
Yeah.
I've seen, obviously, you're going to come out here and watch the boys play.
Yeah.
But you guys are always together. You're always.
Yeah.
If you ever watch the boys broadcast back, I get you guys dancing on the camera a lot.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It seems like you guys have a really good time together.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
All right, let's talk a little bit about this team. Early on, there's a lot of growing pains, but that's always going to happen in junior college athletics. You guys get 2 years to work everything out, and then you have to turn everyone over. Now, obviously, you're losing Fortuna and a few other great players, all Americans, in fact.
Yeah.
You guys had to put it together, but you're on a 7-game winning streak. What do you think attributes to that run you're on right now?
What, can you repeat it again?
What do you think the reason is that you guys are playing so well on a 7-game winning streak right now?
So I feel like we just locked in, we've been following our game plan. We've been doing what we're supposed to do, following the game plan, and we've been doing a really pretty good job, and it's about that, just follow the game plan and do what we're supposed to do at a high level.
Oh, for sure. And again, the teamwork, the performance that you had tonight, you said that's one of your best games ever. You had career
I swear to God.
I assume it's career highs in rebounds as well, 20?
Yeah.
I doubled that. You had no idea how well you were playing that whole time. Well, Jesse, for lack of a better term, hell of a game out there. The floor is yours. Anyone you want to shout out, anyone you want to thank, take this time, look in the camera, and give all the love and appreciation.
My eyes are I don't know what's going on.
No, that's what
I
happens.
just want to say thank you for our supporters and everybody who watched the game. Thank you for supporting us. And thank you.
No problem at all. Jesse Joaquim, 23 points, 20 rebounds. What a ball game. Thank you so much for joining us, Jesse. Stay tuned, folks. We are just minutes away. Of course, no problem. You're very welcome. Thank you. We are just minutes away, 15 and counting, from the Cochise College Apaches. High-flying, great three-point shooting led from Jackson Tunbridge team. Ready to come up. Stick around, folks. Thank you again for joining me on Cool FM Live.